We are here celebrating our 2K TV wrap party, and we're going to head into the Triple Threat Park today with two members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and one community member, E-Bands. Welcome back to 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Johnson is out there with Mitchell. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 spot. Stand two of the greatest words in all of sports: opening day.
Absolutely, Brian. Everybody's undefeated, everybody's optimistic, and everybody is eager to get going, whether you're playing or the guy on the sidelines drawing up plays.
Here's Mitchell. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Here's Edwards. It's tipped, and they recover it. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to James. Back to Johnson. Gets a very good look and converts.
For someone with his scoring numbers, it's remarkable James still makes time to set others up.
Edwards, that's good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Yeah, that's good defense. But Randle goes up with confidence and shows great concentration.
Pass to James. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Conley finds McDaniels. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And they'll keep possession. 5 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Conley. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, this is what Mike Conley provides for you. Elite efficiency at the arc.
James against McDaniels. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And Minnesota calls time here. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. Number 1, Minnesota.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Gobert. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
It really should be an interesting one to watch.
Well, this is when it's fun for a coach. You don't want to tip your hand too much in the first matchup.
That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. The three. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, the big dunk right over Julius Randle.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
Johnson against Conley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Conley. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Johnson. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Mikan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Lakers this summer signing first-time head coach J.J. Redick. He's a veteran of 15 seasons, and the sharpshooter's rise in broadcasting had been meteoric. The Lakers really want Redick to be their long-term head coach, but the question, with an aging superstar in LeBron, how much patience will exist in L.A. for Redick learning on the job?
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Okay, Shams, thank you. Outside Conley. Gobert on the high post. Into the lane. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, you better stop Gobert before he gets to the rim. That's a runaway train.
And it's James with the jam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. And there's the lob. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Mikan. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Mikan's gotten his second bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Johnson finds James, and Los Angeles another three.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
That one falls.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Gobert passes to Edwards. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 11 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Check by Randle. Big get the rebound. And slam dunk by James.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Back to Randall. Puts it up from 12. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And Randall is a gamer. Someone who's experienced at overcoming intense coverage from this area of the floor. They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Randall outside. Blocked! Johnson against Conley. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Drills it from deep.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
James passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Let's go with a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight. Johnson against Conley. And he lobs it up. The 3, James. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Pass to Mikan. And Gobert with a block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert on the floor. He's got a few Defensive Player of the Year trophies.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Conley passes to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. And is blocked. Here's Johnson. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Randall. There's the block. Pass to Mitchell. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again. Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Pass to Randall to the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Check by Randall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to Johnson. Pulls up, high post. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Johnson's got 15.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
With 4 on the clock, rejected by Mitchell. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And here's Edwards outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards has got 20 points. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
Minnesota's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Donovan Mitchell out there with Johnson. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's James. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
DiVincenzo. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, good recognition there from Reed to realize that his best decision was to move the ball.
From deep, Johnson. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randle. We could feel the floor shaking on that one. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. They get it again. Jokic, good.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
And Minnesota calls time here. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Doncic comes in for Donovan Mitchell. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. For 3, DiVincenzo. Pure from three-point range. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Randle, good.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
There's Tatum with the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I know it's a long 3, but for guys like Tatum, that's just a normal shot.
Here's Reed. Oh, Jokic with the block. And he recovers it, and the shot goes. Reed's got his first 2 points of the night. Los Angeles leading by 22. Johnson passes to Jokic. And here is Antetokounmpo. Blocked.
Yeah, nice swat by Randle, using his size and good anticipation to get in the shooter's way.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Reed's got 5 now.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Randall. And another basket for Minnesota. The Lakers lead by 22. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Reed. Oh, Jokic with a block. Now here's Tatum. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Tatum with a steal. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Towns is checked in, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Reed can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes. Tatum's got 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Denied by Tatum.
And there's Tatum's length showing up at the defensive end. What a play.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, it's pure again. He's now a perfect 10 for 10 in this one.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Doncic.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
I mean, with his three-point shooting, Jokic is able to draw opposing bigs out on the perimeter, and that opens up driving lanes for him and his teammates.
Here's McDaniels. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Tatum passes to Towns. Shakes him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Towns has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Excellent work by Towns, refusing to let the contact throw him off balance.
Edwards, a pass to Reed. Outside, DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Really left him alone that time. DiVincenzo's got 10.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Tatum passes to Doncic. Towns outside. Three-pointer. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Look, this is a big part of Towns' value. He's a big who can stretch the floor for you.
Reed in the post. Covered by Towns.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Count it. 9 points in the game.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Edwards, plenty of space, gets some space and buries the jumper.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And that one's good.
And I appreciate the defensive effort, but you know Jokic can beat it.
Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Tatum way outside. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Edwards against Doncic. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Tatum. Again, the Timberwolves score. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And he gets that one. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Rejected by Jokic.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass. And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. And so it's Los Angeles, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite. Avocado toast.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Inside from 13, and he hits the jump shot. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
Well, if anyone epitomizes take what the defense gives you, it's Mike Conley.
He gets it in there.
Well, you got to love how aggressive he is. Consistently looking to get past his defender and finish at the rim.
Count it.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Ooh, poked away. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. It's stolen by James. Towns passes to James. Lets a 3 fly. They get it back. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Johnson from 12 feet. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. He's got 9.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Johnson finds Jokic. Doncic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season. They have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Count the basket. Conley's got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
Gobert on the high post. Back to Conley. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Mitchell. Here's James. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam capturing the moment. Here's Johnson, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
McDaniels finds Conley. Here's Randall. Left side, Edwards. Rejected by Mitchell.
Excellent defense from Mitchell. His coaches and teammates appreciate his hard work.
Sinks the tray. Mitchell's got 14 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Pass to James. Gets to the corner and hits it. James has got 19 points.
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
Here's Randall, and it's rejected. Outside Johnson. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Conley, he's open. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Mitchell, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Randall. Count it, good. He's got 13.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
And here's Conley. Back to Daniels. Randall, right side. And another 3 for Minnesota.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Conley looking for an opening. Steps back and fires. Yes, on the jumper. Conley's got 13 points here in the second half alone. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Johnson. Shots blocked. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 16 points for him.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Mikan passes to Johnson. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Pass to Reed. Now here's Conley. Over Johnson. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
Yeah, Conley is turning back the clock right now. He's feeling it and staying aggressive on offense.
Stan, just how much of a catalyst has Mike Conley been since the Timberwolves got him?
Well, just listen to his teammates, Brian. They talk about leadership, the adult in the room, and he remains a very capable two-way player. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Yeah, elevating his teammates with passes like this. LeBron is all about making his guys better.
Here's Shannon. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. They grab their own miss. Johnson passes to James. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Pass to Randall to the middle. And Reed with a basket on the assist by Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. James, that's good. James has got 12 points here in the second half.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Here's Reed, and the shot goes in.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Conley against Johnson. Up and over Conley, and there's another one for the Lakers.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Here's Reed, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Shannon. Here's Randall. 11 feet out, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's James. James double-teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. So it's Los Angeles now. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Johnson. Here's James, and it's in there. James has got 27.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pass to Randall. Here's Shannon. 4 on the clock. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. "9 seconds left in the third. Reed, good.
Well, the defense was there, but he does a great job of creating separation with the fadeaway. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Lakers on top, opening up a huge gap. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Luka. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Outside, Ingles. To the right side, Shannon. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Here's Mikan. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
For three, DiVincenzo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Doncic. And that one drops for him.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D. Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Pass to Shannon. Back to DiVincenzo. Now Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Tatum gets the bucket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Down low. Reed, good.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Lakers. Now Irving. Doncic outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, the Lakers.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Doncic against DiVincenzo. Here's the three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Left side Irving. Outside Tatum. From deep, here's Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. DiVincenzo against Doncic. Pass to Ingles. A deep three. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Knocked loose. To the paint. Ingles. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Lakers. Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's DiVincenzo. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. For Los Angeles, they've gotten all 8 shots to fall. Red hot here in the 4th. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. Here's Shannon. Tipped. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
And a deep 3 from Towns. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Towns really stretches the defense all the way out to the arc.
Reed passes to Ingles. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 6. Over Tatum. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, look, he'll eat you alive from the mid-range if you give him that much room.
And that one's good. Irving.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Tipped away. And he lobs it up to the rim. Gobert, that's good.
Well, that's where Gobert wants to get his points, right there in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. To the inside. Pass to Shannon. Back to Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Hounded by Tatum. Reed for 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
He's taking what he can get here. Has a 3 in each half.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Towns. And it's good. 2 points.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you defend Towns as the screener in this action. He can slip, roll, pop out.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Shannon. Over Irving. And Shannon gets it to go. Shannon's got 8 points here in the quarter. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. They double team Tatum. Irving for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Yeah, great read by Tatum there. Recognizing the overcommitment and making the defense pay.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nails the baby hook. Abdul-Jabbar's got 22 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tatum with the block.
There's the length Tatum provides on the defensive side. He can change a game on that end.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. LeBron, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot goes down. 24 points for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Back to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Shannon. Check by James. Outside, Alexander Walker. Lets it fly. And Minnesota again with a bucket. Los Angeles has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving with it. Here's Towns. Defended by Gobert. That's good from Towns. On the assist by Irving.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Good work there as it goes.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go.
Yeah, really not where you expect Reed to shoot from, but he clearly made the right choice by taking that shot.
Here's James, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done?
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.